Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for October 2022. This is a general reading for Gemini, although cross-watchers are also welcome. Keep in mind that the roles of the individuals or energies identified in this reading may be swapped, and that the intensity of the situation or energies may vary. Feel free to take with you whatever messages resonate and leave behind for others whatever does not. We're going to start off with this Celtic Cross reading and close off with a message from Oracle cards. So Gemini, we have here the present situation, the Four of Cups. What crosses or complements is the Page of Cups. Above you, you have the Fool. Below you, you have the Magician. In the past, you have Strength. In the near future, you have Empress. Your current attitude of the situation, you have this Chariot. In your environment, there is the Ten of Wands. In your hopes and fears, you have the Seven of Cups. And the outcome is the Eight of Pentacles. So you have a decent amount of major life lessons going on in October, Gemini. So here with the Four of Cups, there is some type of offer around you that you might not be aware of or kind of possibly ignoring. It may be for some of you that there is a hope for something else. What that something else is, it might not be clear with the Seven of Cups and the hopes and fears. It can be, general goals. It could just be daydreams. With the past situation being the Strength card, there seems to be some type of effort to really accept yourself, embrace yourself, to be like your own cheerleader to a certain degree. Above you with the Fool, it's a focus on really taking the opportunity to embrace something that's new. It could be a relationship. You do have two cups. You have one pentacle, one set of wands. With the Page of Cups here, there is maybe a sensitivity in terms of possibly not wanting to be too hopeful, but being hopeful. And it could be tied in with the Seven of Cups and your hopes and fears and your imagination, your daydreams, your fantasy, kind of hoping for something different. And then below you with the Magician, there is a sense of, working in the background is this belief of you can make a difference, you can make a change, you can kind of have anything you want, so why not just possibly, dream big. Your attitude of the situation with this Chariot and this deck in Spoopy Tarot, this Chariot is, I believe it is a solar eclipse, and it's kind of combining the energies together to advance your will forward. So it's kind of like you've got your act together, you know what you want and you want to go for it. In your environment with the Ten of Wands, it could be that maybe you have talked to people about it and they're really not in a position to kind of give you any suggestions or advice. It's almost as if you have your mindset on whatever this potential is for the Seven of Cups and Page of Cups. And with the Empress being in your near future, there is a sense of, creativity, abundance, really honing in on that energy to create whatever that you do want to create in your environment. The thing about the Magician, though, down below you is the need to be aware of what is going on in the environment in order to know exactly what to manifest, what to focus on. So to some degree, it may be that you're focusing on like the positives, the potentials, and not necessarily being very focused on your environment and what is around you. With the long-term outcome here being the Eight of Pentacles, it is a sense that you are going to be able to work on what it is that you need to work on to kind of be possibly working on whatever it is that you're hoping to create. So Gemini, let's get a little more clarification here about what it is that the current situation is. Like, what is it that's being offered to you? What is it that you aren't aware of in your current situation? Well, you have the Strength card again. So whatever this past situation is with your strength, seems to be influencing this, I don't want to call it unawareness, but it's very much focused on self. So, I mean, that could be a positive aspect. So let's take a look at what the strength is in the past. You have the Ace of Pumpkins or Ace of Pentacles. It could be a new sense of self-worth and recognition in your self-worth. So it could be, just all this could be focusing on how you can further, appreciate yourself, honor yourself with the Empress. There's definitely concept of self-love, recognizing your beauty, and kind of really celebrating yourself, honoring yourself. So let's take a look at this Page of Cups here. You have the Queen of Bats or Queen of Swords. So it could be, Gemini, since you are, and your sign is an air element, it could be that you are working to tap into that inner sensitive aspect, the more creative, the more imaginative side. Perhaps in this Strength card, you can probably hear that the trash, I just happened to do this video when the trash is being picked up on our street. So here with this Strength card, it could be that the more like aggressive or fierce aspect of yourself is connected with the Queen of Swords type of energy, with your intellect, with the way that you think about things, and that the Page of Cups is the more gentle, docile aspect, patient aspect of yourself that you are learning to kind of tap into and embrace a little bit more. With this Fool, there is that sense of possibility and imagination as well. So let's take a look at that. You have the Queen of Imps or the Queen of Wands. So here, it's as if you are really trying to step into the power of appreciating experiences with an open heart, and an open mind, and really going after what you want to pursue in life. Let's take a look at the Magician below. You have the Empress again. So that concept of really having the ability to manifest what you want into reality, the skills, the talent. With the Empress, you absolutely have the resources, you have creativity, you have, love, and you have that connection with your environment. So here, let's take a look at the Chariot. The Chariot kind of indicates like having a sense of like will, like driving you to a victory of some sort. You have 8 of Pumpkins or 8 of Pentacles again. So you had Strength twice, and you have the 8 of Pentacles and 8 of Pumpkins twice. Those are both number 8s. So this is definitely a sense of progression. You have the Empress twice. That's 3s are about creating growth. So you're progressing. It's almost as if, this hopes and fears, the 7 of Cups is kind of fine-tuning what it is that you want to manifest for yourself. So let's see what is in your hopes and fears. That's 7 of Cups. You have the 10 of Coasts or the 10 of Cups. So there is definitely this idea of working on yourself, making yourself, this best version of Gemini that you can be, Gemini self that you can be. And then a recognition of your best self connecting with others who want to, be part of your life, to experience the ups and downs. The 10 of Ghosts or the 10 of Cups isn't just about nonstop happiness. It's about sharing the ups and downs of daily life with those that you care about, sharing emotions. And then here, it's as if it's very influenced. Whatever you want for yourself, whatever you want for your life is very much influenced with sharing it with the people that you care about, a family. And let's take a look. Actually, let's take a look at this 10. The 10 of Wands in your environments. You've got another 10. 10 of Pumpkins, 10 of Pentacles. So in your environment, it may seem, it kind of is that you see life happening around you, day-to-day life where people have connections, emotional stability, emotional support. But with the Pumpkins or the Pentacles, it's financial, but the financial and emotional aspects kind of go hand in hand with these 10 of Pumpkins, 10 of Pentacles. It's as if day-to-day life that you experience with the people you care for, it's something that is kind of like what makes us want to connect with something greater than ourselves. With the 10 of Wands here, it's a sense of, maybe it's the same people that kind of interact. Maybe the routine is pretty kind of I'm not going to say boring, but the routine is kind of the routine. It's something you're used to. It's something that, drains you of energy, or drains the people around you of energy. But that's part of the I guess the cycle of things. And there's ups and downs, kind of like you can't be happy 24/7. You can't just be, going and what is this pinata, hitting pumpkin pinatas every day. It's like the daily life is what's going on around you, and you're recognizing the value of it, how you want to be connected to it. So you've got the 10 of Ghosts or 10 of Cups, 10 of Pumpkins or 10 of Pentacles, and 10 of Wands. So these 10s here are about like completion, and it's as if you are really embracing it and understanding what it is that kind of you're going for in life. So let's take a look at this Empress here. You have another three of Imps or 3 of Wands. So again, this concept of really expanding and growing, and not only just making things work, but making things thrive for you and for your life. And let's take a look at the 8 of Pentacles here in the outcome. So this is a pretty good reading overall, Gemini. You've got the 2 of Ghosts. So this is about, unity, partnership, love, romantic love, platonic love, partnerships of all kinds. And you're really working on it, and you're starting with yourself, which is awesome, because you start with yourself. You know what standards you expect for, showing yourself love, showing yourself respect, and finding someone that can also, be on that wavelength of having self-love, knowing what matters, understanding this concept of wanting to have a community, a family to share day-to-day experiences with. So I'm going to go ahead and pull an oracle card for a message from your higher self to see about tricks and treats to be mindful of this month. So Gemini, you have Apple, risk and reward. And this is, all about understanding that there are some risks in certain endeavors that you do, and there's certain rewards. If you don't take the risks, you might not get the rewards. And it seems like with this full concept, this approach that you're taking here, it might have not been something you've done in the past, especially with this Ace of Pumpkins or Ace of Pentacles here, clarifying the strength. But definitely it seems like you are on the path to great rewards. And I'm going to go ahead and pull one more card to kind of look at like ways that a change in perspective might help as well. You have this concept of old, this concept of young, also this sense of, with this tree here, supporting this egg in the nest. It's like they have to work together to kind of, move life forward. It's not just a concept of rebirth. It's a sense of, the tree here providing the materials and so forth for this egg to move forward. So kind of like the Empress aspect and the Magician aspect. So Gemini, I'm hoping that this reading provides a helpful perspective of the month for you. To uncover more about your month, check out readings for each of your sun, moon, and rising signs. We'll see you next time. Take care.